Please stay seated for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Good evening, families, friends, guests, administrators, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the members of CCA's class of 2023. My name is Noelle Griffiths, and I am one of CCA's high school principals. It is a pleasure to welcome all of you to the celebration of CCA's 15th graduating class. Thank you for joining us this evening. Allow me to be among the first to congratulate you, our students, on reaching this important milestone and for a job well done. During this evening's commencement, please reflect on your time at CCA, the teachers who supported you, the friends you made, the clubs and activities you participated in, the field trips, the spring formals, and more. But most importantly, please reflect on the opportunity you were given by your family for enrolling you in a public cyber charter school. Be sure to thank your family for the foresight to give you access to educational programs and services to prepare you for the next chapter in your life. It was an honor for Team CCA to partner with you along your educational journey. I am happy to introduce our first speaker, Elena Peterson. Elena has been at CCA for 1 year. She is a member of the National Honor Society. She plans to move to Georgia to complete a certification program to become a birthing doula. Please join me as we welcome Elena.
Family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates, welcome. My name is Elena Peterson. I'd like to begin by congratulating the class of 2023 and all those who helped us get here. We made it. While preparing this speech, at first I found myself unsure of the right words to say to this group of people whom I've never met. As a first-year CCA student and early graduate, I asked myself, how can I make this relatable when we can't reminisce about all that fun we had together as children, or remember that one time when? As I pondered this, I kept in mind that this uncertainty is not a unique feeling. This is how everyone feels when you step away from those you've always known and take on something new. In fact, this unsure feeling in and of itself is something that we share. It's something that we'll feel in every chapter of our lives, in forming relationships with new people, in venturing outside comfort zones, in making a conscious effort to do difficult things. A bit of uncertainty is unavoidable. Though we may have some concept of this already, this time many of us will be going off on our own as young adults, forging our own paths. But even with physical distance, we're never entirely on our own. Remember those who love you, know that you can and should lean on them. I hope we can take this and everything else we've learned thus far to aid us in our future moments of discomfort, and remember that amidst the challenge and the struggle is where the growth takes place. As for something else we all have in common, we are graduates of CCA. Standing here at graduation, I can say without a doubt that enrolling in this school has offered opportunities that were simply not possible in brick-and-mortar schools. During my brief time here, it was obvious that staff wanted nothing more than to see their students succeed. And from the handful of Zoom chats I've seen in class over the last 9 months, I would say I'm qualified to speak for all of us when I extend my thanks to CCA for granting us the flexibility we needed to get us walking across the stage tonight. Reflecting on this school year, there were many times I took advantage of this flexibility. Whether it be to spend more time with my family, attend weekday church services, or deal with unexpected adversity and change in my life, I was thankful that school wasn't a rigid mold that I had to squeeze the other parts of my life into. Among other values that CCA instills in its students is the importance of time management. Staff was eager to help and happy to accommodate to each student's individualized situation. They understood that sometimes life necessitates a divergence from the standard 8 to 3 school schedule. I'm thankful that if I ever had overdues, they were still there waiting for me when I came back to them, but even more that they weren't permanent zeros. I'm sure there are many such cases among us that students and teachers alike can attest to. While some may have secretly had their doubts that we would see it through to completion, we're here and we got it done together. I want to take a moment to acknowledge not only the thoughtful staff at CCA, but also our families who have supported and facilitated our learning from the beginning. Thank you. Among many of the wonderful people in my life, I must thank especially my parents, brothers, and Granny for inspiring me and shaping me into the woman I am today. Before we go our separate ways, I'd like to tell you a bit about my dad. There's no question he was a man of many words, repeating phrases I think of often, many of which are applicable to this new and exciting time in our lives. I'll be sharing a couple in place of a traditional inspirational quote. Be safe, have fun, do good. This, paired with a hug, was a frequent farewell message whenever my brothers and I left the house. They're simple, wise, loving words that I don't think warrant much explanation. As you walk out the door, leaving the comfort of high school behind and finding yourselves in new environments, be safe, have fun, do good. Today is going to be a good day. This was my favorite. He would say this nearly every day. He said it when he woke me up for church on Sunday mornings and as he squeezed me goodbye before the sun rose on work days. He said it both when he got to spend the whole day relaxing with his family and when he had so much on his mind that he didn't sleep well. Many of us look at the upcoming challenges of the day and might conclude that all of these suboptimal conditions would surely warrant a negative attitude. For my dad, even when times were tough, he really believed the day would be good because he said so. He took control of all the things that would seemingly turn a day sour and chose to be thankful for his sweet blessings instead. Our mind is a powerful tool, and we mustn't forget its influence over our perception of success. A successful day, week, or life is all what we make of it. Today is going to be a good day. This certainly rings true as we celebrate this milestone in our lives. And although my dad couldn't be here today and he didn't get to proofread this speech for me, I know he would want me to tell all of you to embark on each day of this new journey with the thought that today is going to be a good day. I'm confident that this optimism is something that will serve you well in all of your future endeavors. All glory to God. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena. Our next student speaker is Madison Jack. Madison has been at CCA for 10 years, and outside of school, she works in a teacher store, is a kids camp counselor, and works at a resort. Her plans are to move to Florida and take a gap year to explore her interests. Please join me in welcoming Madison.
Greetings, class of 2023, my fellow students, faculty members, alumni, and loved ones who can't be here with us. And most importantly, the teachers who paved the way for us graduating today. My name is Madison Jack, and I have attended CCA for 10 years. So you could say I have a bit of experience with online education. Now, some may view online education as a disadvantage with doing school online. Some may view it as restricting interaction between classmates and the community. Although I see their point, I would have to kindly disagree. CCA values flexibility, personalized learning, and the quality in which we learn. I will say the one disadvantage is we never got snow days off of school, unless your internet went down, of course. Now, I'm well aware everyone has a different story behind choosing CCA to finish their education. My personal reason was flexibility. With my parents being divorced and living in states far away from each other, it can be challenging to see them outside of the standard school breaks. So, we needed a schedule to work outside of a traditional brick-and-mortar school. We needed a school that was family-oriented and still offered the same opportunities any other school would. And CCA is what did that for my family, and more than likely, that's what CCA did for all of you. 12 years of school have led up to this very moment, and throughout those years, I can name countless teachers who not only helped and reached out to me academically, but also mentally. A special thank you to Mrs. Holbert, Mr. Gaiman, Mrs. Matrician, Miss Ramos, and Mrs. Lakitsky. These teachers took the time and energy to do extra time for calls, show genuine care for us as students, and these are just a few teachers who not only helped me excel academically, but also demonstrated great character and continue to inspire me to this day. We each have a teacher who did that for us, so can we please give our wonderful teachers a round of applause? I am a firm believer in the idea that one person can have an enormous impact on your life. Each person plays an intricate part in another person's journey, which is something I think is so unique about the human connection and experience. Every day we have the power to make impactful connections. So remember, kind words and acknowledgement can go far. And like I stated before, some may say we're at a disadvantage with attending a cyber charter school, but that doesn't mean we still didn't impact each other's lives. So now that we are leaving CCA, we can make an impact on others in our many different avenues we choose to go, the same way our loved ones or teachers impacted us. So I want to offer some encouragement. Wherever your next step leads after graduation, you strive to be mindful and intentional about the impact you can make in another person's life. And as this chapter closes in our lives, I will leave you with this. Be purposeful in every interaction. Big or small, you may never know the impact you hold. Your life is your message to this world, and this is your reminder to make it count. You are capable of more than you know, and while we may not know each other personally, I can truly say I am proud of every person here. So please don't forget to take notice of how far you've come, and every moment is a fresh beginning. My dad used to say to me while I was growing up, if you ever think you are too small to make an impact, try going to bed with a mosquito in the room. No matter how insignificant you may feel at times, be like the mosquito and make an impact. Congratulations again, class of 2023, we did it.
Thank you, Madison. I am now pleased to introduce our school leader, CCA's President and CEO, Thomas D. Longenecker.
Welcome, friends, families, guests, and CCA staff to Commonwealth Charter Academy's Class of 2023 graduation. I also want to say hello and welcome to our graduates and families who are attending this ceremony remotely. In addition, it's my pleasure to welcome and introduce members of the CCA Board of Trustees who are here tonight to celebrate. They are our board chairman, Ralph Dyer, and board trustee members, Lil Jackson and Jeff Haste. But most important, I want to recognize our very special guests of honor tonight, the Commonwealth Charter Academy Class of 2023. I also want to thank our senior class presenters, Elena and Madison, for doing such a great job with your speeches tonight. Class of 2023, what is the question that you've been asked over and over again this school year, and perhaps is the scariest thought you're having right now? What are you going to do next? Or what do you want to do when you get out of school? That is a huge question, and you may be feeling a bit overwhelmed to even give an answer or pick a direction. Instead, I'm going to ask you, who are you? Who are you? This should be a little easier to answer, or who are you going to become will make all the difference in the world. When I sat where you are back in the mid-1980s, there was no internet, no email, no texting or cell phones. There was no virtual anything. I could have never answered my parents that someday I would work at a cyber charter school. They simply didn't exist. But I could have answered who I am. I have always been an entrepreneur, hard worker, team player. My staff will tell you on time. I'm tenacious, sometimes to a fault, and I'm a dreamer. You will find that who you are is more important than what you will do. We are living in a time of accelerating technology change, and we will need to be ready to change and retrain ourselves throughout our careers. But knowledge aside, what kind of employee will you be? Will you be a go-to person with a cheerful can-do attitude? Will you own your own position and be an effective team player? Will you be the person who lifts the team up when problems arise? Will you also push yourself to grow? Who will you be to your spouse and your family? Will you be loyal, dependable, and reliable? Someone others can look up to? And who will you be in your community? Will you be a good neighbor, a volunteer, someone who picks up a piece of trash even when nobody's looking? Who I was in the 1980s has prepared me for who I became. I changed with the times, but yet I stayed entrepreneurial, hardworking, loyal to my family, and caring towards my community. Who you are is timeless. What you do will change over time. Class of 2023, my question to you is, who are you? But just in case you need reminded, you are successful. By virtue of being here tonight as part of this graduation ceremony, you have demonstrated that you can set and achieve your goals. You are capable of learning new things, and you have shown that you can meet deadlines and work well with others. So here's your homework from tonight's lesson. Tomorrow you're embarking on the next chapter of your life. Some of you will be entering the workforce, some joining the military, others going on to additional schooling and credentialing. Take some time to write down who you are, and even plan to push your future self to be the best spouse, friend, worker you can be. If you do this, what you will do will fall right into place. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, congratulations for earning the distinction of Commonwealth Charter Academy graduate. Always remember that CCA is dedicated to your success, and we look forward to hearing about the places you will go. Our alumni speaker, Kaylee Enslin, the class of 2020, is unable to be with us tonight. However, she was kind enough to share her comments on video. Kaylee?
Family, staff, families, and graduates. My name is Kaylee Enslin. I am a 2020 graduate of CCA. I am also an active member of CCA's Alumni Association. I started CCA in the summer of my 7th grade year. My parents decided to take me out of my Brooklyn middle school after they wanted me, a straight-A student, in the inclusion class to love our classroom. My mom called and asked if I could be taken out of the class because of math challenge in my class. And my guidance counselor said there was no other option. I had to be in that class to love out. Right after that phone call, my parents decided to enroll me in CCA. When I started CCA, I was academically challenged in a good way. I was able to learn and strive unlike kindergarten or school, where I was stuck learning the same curriculum each year. While receiving straight A's at CCA, I was also able to play soccer for my club team and eventually my high school team. I was also part of CCA's National Honor Society, where I was treasurer, the Learn to Learn program, Future Citizens of America, the Welcome Committee, the Proud Committee, and a 2020 graduation speaker. CCA prepares the students for the future. Since CCA which pushed me to be the best student I could possibly be, as I accepted each college I applied to my senior year with a scholarship, including Penn State. CCA also prepared me for my first year of college being online. While other students were struggling with assignments, Zoom, etc., I was thriving. I finished my first year of college with a 4.0 GPA. I also recently received an award from Penn State for the highest GPA in the psychology major. CCA also prepared me on how to look for an internship and how to do well during an interview. Last year, I was able to complete my internship with State Representative Bill Heffley. After 2 years at Penn State, I decided to transfer to Liberty University. At Liberty, I had the ability to graduate with a bachelor's in 3 years if I overloaded my courses. Instead of taking the regular 15 credits, I took 25 credits. Liberty was hesitant on allowing this because I was recently transferred to an online university. I assured them that my high school prepared me for this challenge and I could complete these courses with ease. I recently graduated a year early from Liberty University with a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology. I graduated with honors summa cum laude and a member of the Top Sigma Honor Society. I also recently started my Master's in Education School Counseling in May. My 21st birthday is today, and my only wish for you is to remember a quote I learned from my 7th grade science teacher, Mr. Amen, on my first day of CCA. The quote is, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." I will never forget the confidence CCA was able to give me through the 5 years I attended. This confidence they gave me is why I didn't hesitate when they asked me to speak today. I mentioned in my graduation speech 3 years ago that I would come back to CCA as a staff member. I'm still holding my word on that when I complete my master's degree. I want you to remember what CCA made you feel through your time here and use that in your future endeavors, because that's how schools should work. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Kaylee. We appreciate you sharing your story with our graduates. It's now the time we have all been waiting for. President Longenecker, will you please join us as we present diplomas to the members of the class of 2023?
Elena Marie Peterson. Madison Jack. Amani Shakur Abdus Sabor. Destiny Sky Acevedo. Kylie Lee Ackley. Sincere Adolphus. Evelyn Grace Arner. Tristan Joseph Alloy. Victoria Alvarez. Gabrielle Enders. Emma Ann Anderson. Angelina Nicolette Ascalise. Mia Ann Astrell. Jacqueline Noel Audit. Haley Michelle Bachman. Alex Joseph Bartholomew. Alina Amanda Baldoni. Giovanni Benito Basco. Terrell Lee Beaver. Yazli Ariaga. Nyetta Rose Beck. Taylor Isabel Beers. Gage Christopher Bergman. Alexandra Marie Bittner. Melanie Alice Bowings. Nadia Bonkowitz. And Aiden Anthony Bonilla. Jacqueline Rose Bouchard. Angela Marie Bauer. Hannah Elaine Bowers. Brian Andrew Bradway. Keegan Joseph Brady. Charles Paul Briner. Jasmine Nicole Britting. Morgan Abigail Kim Un Broadway. Lindsay Dawn Brooks. Kylie Elizabeth Brown. Sarah Olivia Brown. Sarah Elizabeth Bunsey. Ryan Edward Burke. Faith Louise Bush. Callie Irene Bizdil. Raphael A. Caban. Aubrey Samantha Calmona. Nathaniel John Canfield. Brooke Catalano. Amber Mariana Carey. Kaylee Crystal Lynn Carter. Marissa Skyana Charles. Denia Dana Chase. Isaiah Michael Clare. Amaya Cheyenne Cox. Crystal Breeze Clearwater. Olivia Marie Collum. Jaden Joel Colin. Finn Conaway. Lily Coulter. Ariana Marie Cordero. Alanis Chania. Suzanne Cordero Gonzalez. Vincent Michael Costa. Andrea Lena Cox. Brianna Taylor Kressiger. Tamela Jade Kozplinski. Peyton Elise David. Zachary Taliesin Davies. Elizabeth Marie Davis. Olivia Nicole Dawson. Barbara Ann Durr. Alicia Renee Deal. Evan Robert Dirks. Bailey Ann Dinsher. Autumn Felicity Ann Dobbs. Corey Charles Dutter. Seth Noah Eagleton. Daniel Gordon Earls. Riley Sarah Edwards. Allison Leah Ellsworth. Molly Elizabeth Evans. Sierra Elizabeth Fenstermaker. Angelica Fernandez Fajardo. Ashley Marie Ferrer. Willow Rhiannon Feeney. Ariane Monet Doher. Alexis Paige Fisher. Austin Jacob France. Allison Jade Frederici. Darren Joseph Freeman. Caleb Matthew Fritsch. Matthew Joseph Foley. Sarah Grace Gablick. Ashlyn Sharon Gagne. Ashley Isamar Garcia Santana. Sylvia Frances Susanna Ferrari. Moriah Jean Gaslin. Rachel Elizabeth Gahan. Xander Franklin Gerard. Joseph Gilligan. Bailey Judith Goff. Joshua Alexander Golden. Julia Carmen Gonzalez. Abigail Gray. Nicholas Paul Gray. Justice Jade Groover. Lillian May Guthrie. Eliam De Jesus Guzman. Liberty Ann Hall. Kaylee Ann Hamilton. Max Nathaniel Hand. Michaela Rose Harmon. Leah Marie Hartzler. Aiden Jacob Hay. Avery Michael Hay. Caroline Grace Herco. Brianna May Hollywood. Chandler Warren Holmes. Andrew Evan Hausneck. Emily Claire Howie. Madison Levi Hummel. Avery Lyndon Hurlbert. Treston Stephan Jiddish. Raylan Brooke Jennings. Madison Jimenez. Kyle Johnson. Ethan Jackman. Markel James Johnson Souls. Lynn Elizabeth Joyce. Tanya Rose Joyce. James Nicholas Giuliano. Lola Emily Kelly. Ariana Nevea Kelly. Damian Aaron Lee King. Cody William Francis Kaiser. Sarah Marie Kleckner. Cody Emery Coker. Gregory Thomas Kohler. Lacey Ann Konzik. Justin William Kowalski. Cardamon Lee Kercheski. Ronnie Isabella Labar. Shannon Marie Lacoe. Richard Leon Lafleur. Ramaya Michaelin Landrin. Isabella Trinity Pasha Lappy. Kelsey Marie Lawrence. Ethan Michael Lazowski. Devin Lent. Jillian Aaron Lewis. Taylor Jane Lacoe. Lily Luxky. Jace Lewis. Jalen Stevens. Jacob Tyler Littlefield. Gianna Nicole Longworth. Janelle E. Lopez. Zoe Isabella Lopez. Jaden Ellen Maddox. Alexander Maxim Michael Marks. Noah James Maisie. Dominic Macy. Ayana Rose McElroy. Janelle Marie McGonigal. Logan Gabriel McKean. Benjamin Scott McMullen. Alana Sue Mellon. Lori Melita Metler. Mia Nicole Meredith. Kyla Middleton. James Michael Mielo. Jason Tyler Miller.
Caleb Miller. Victoria Mole. Patrick Eugene Moore. John Alexander Morales. Tyler Matthew Moyer. Blaze Gabrielle Mullen. Rodney Lee Murch. Jeanette Elizabeth Nasco. Rain Alyssa Ann Nee. Tanner Michael Miller. Cole Edward Oberst. Joel Otasevich. Haley Elizabeth Patrick. Joseph Paul Patton. Grace Lynn Pohamus. Eric Peterson. Angel Luis Perez. Milan Navid Perry. Leonce Peterson. Cody Michael Manzanelli. Alexia May Peel. Anessa Pritsos. Harold Anthony Probst. Carrington Amelia Anne-Marie Reeder. William Monroe Redding. Colby James Reed. Kendall Marie Rierig. Michaela Reinstein. Abigail Claire Rester. Abigail Claire Rester. Jamie Lynn Richards. Cheyenne Mackenzie Sartori. Sage Marie Yorn. Joseph Thomas Roble. Adonis Roman. Grace Marie Rodriguez. Jose Sebastian Rodriguez. Sierra Elizabeth Rogenkamp. Kaylee Rochelle Jean Rosenberger. Cadence Marley Rupp. McKenna Joy Russo. Alita May Sands. Joseph Schreck. Maya Rose Schweitzer. Jacob Timothy Siemens. Ryan Thomas Sadler. Sean Philip Seymour. Isaiah Robert Schaefer. Mercedes Nicole Shed. John Shipton. Macy Nicole Robbins. Camden Skinner. Ashley Taylor Small Bermudez. Candace Lee Smith. Shelby Ava Snyder. Monica Sopik. Tyler Spalnick. Elizabeth Helena Stinicky. Maggie Marie Saxon. Jenny Ray Schneider. Aiden Michael Steffen. Jeffrey Glenn Steigerwalt. Caroline Rose Sterling. Jonah Michael Stores. Ruth Lorraine Stout. Katie Ann Steigerwalt. Abrielle Olivia Stroll. Haley Paige Shoemaker. Angelica Monet Short. Alicia Marie Simrak. Julian Thomas. Damian Michael Thompson. Nalia Mary Yvette Torres. Anastasia Marie Trimmel. Alexis Vandermark. Corinne Seiler. Alexis Ray Starbuck. Olivia Elizabeth Stefanski. Fitzroy Xavion Walters. Zarifa Layla Walters. Kevin Anthony Vernon Warfield. Caitlin Marie Swartz. Connor Martin Sweeney. Joshua Sweeney. Raymond Swick. Logan Simons. Caitlin Williams. Luke David Williams. Luke Andrew Welshans. Jasmine Lorraine Van Wy. Chloe Rose Varsitman. James Van Shore. Melody Vasquez. Ayana Vega. Johans Bakari Victor. Haley Tara Mackenzie Walbridge. Brendan Thomas York. Brian Tyrone Young. Harley Rose Watson. Zachary Tristan Webb. Emily Nicole Weekly. Emily Rose Weiss. Chelsea Lynn Welter. Russell James Wengen. Liam Patry Zariski. Sophia Marie Zeck. Caden Jackson Urick. Matthew Thomas Williams. Tyona Unique Williams. Sierra Rose Winkler. Joshua Doyle Wooster. Nathan Wright. Gabriella Rose Yeron. At this time, we would like to recognize our CCA virtual graduates. Seth James Honor. Samara Ario. Andrew David Baylor. Javante Lee Bell. Shakaya Elizabeth Bethea. John Bisono. Maya Jean Boyer. Ethan James Coslet. Christine Ariane Cummings. Emily Dement. Salvatore Joseph Diana III. Noah Ashton Floyd. Colin Allen Gravine. Caitlin Grace Gray. Austin Kane Groover. Paul Michael Halstead. Isabella Grace Cherie Hargis. Kaylin Isis Haskell. Charles Joseph Housel. Alexandra Lynn Ego. Michael Christopher Ely. Brendan Joan Jarvie. Emma Paige Kaiser. Kristen Amber Kaufman. Elizabeth Kelly. Kaylee Marie Kelly. Haley Marie Litz. John Paul McAtee. Caleb Jordan Miller. Frank Drew Morgan. Donovan James Moyer. Melody Grace Nagel. Vivian Alexis Negra. Braden Gray Nears. Sean Anthony O'Connor. Antonio Alberto Rivera. Aiden Connor Rodarte. Donovan Rudsell Abrahams. Samara Lynn Strausberger. Tabitha Thibault. Fern Watson. Billy Lee Williams. Congratulations to everyone, virtual and in person.
Okay. Will the class of 2023 please rise? It is now time to turn your tassels from the right to the left. You are now officially graduates of Commonwealth Charter Academy. President Longenecker, it is my pleasure and utmost honor to present to you the CCA class of 2023. Congratulations.